It's time for Around the Ozarks in 5, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Good morning to you on Tuesday. Hope you had a good long weekend. I know it was a stormy one, and that's what we're going to start with. A little news about that, and then we'll fill you in for the rest of the day. We now know the tornado that claimed the lives of 5 people in Arkansas was an EF3 rated tornado. National Weather Service surveyed the damage yesterday in northern Arkansas. The storm began super early Sunday morning near Bellefonte in Boone County, about 3:30 in the a.m. Then 37 minutes later, it lifted 21 miles later near Summit in Marion County and touched down again. Wind speeds reached about 145 miles per hour with this tornado, and it was almost a mile wide in the middle of the night. It's horrifying. Yeah. Texas County, meanwhile, is also cleaning up after a tornado there Sunday night. 2 homes were hit in Houston, Missouri. Fortunately, nobody home at the time, so nobody hurt. Power was out briefly for many homes in that area, but service has since been restored. Still cleanup to do in Texas County. And then in Mountain View, Missouri, multiple injuries there, a lot of cleanup to do after a tornado also touched down there Sunday evening. A few people with minor injuries because of the storm that hit near Birch Tree. Crews are still working to clear roads, down trees, get them off power lines. It's kind of a mess in some areas. Liberty High School had to open as a temporary shelter for people whose homes were damaged.
Yeah, with all the storm damage and cleanup, we know at least for Arkansas, they are under a state of emergency, which is a declaration that the governor can make. That order sets into motion a few new rules, including that during the cleanup time, during the state of emergency, that forbids any businesses from price gouging, which means that businesses cannot charge more than 10% more than pre-disaster prices on any goods or services. That ban is in place for 30 days at least, and then they reassess. All right, you might have heard about this. It did make national news, but worth mentioning again. A state representative from Neosho, Ben Baker, lost his daughter and son-in-law in Haiti on Thursday. Both of them were killed in a gang attack. Can't even imagine. Baker's daughter, Natalie, and his son-in-law, Davey, were both full-time missionaries in Haiti. They were coming out of church when they were attacked. Multiple attacks have been ongoing in Haiti for quite some time now, especially since they announced a new prime minister at the end of April. Really, even before that. Even before April, gangs had started kind of taking over, so to speak.
Yeah, it's been a very chaotic and dangerous place for several months now. But to hear a couple being murdered coming out of church is just mind-boggling, really.
Yeah, it is. I was in Haiti in 2014, and at the time, you simply did not have this type of prevalent gang activity that we have seen in recent, at least a year. Because, I mean, really since their last earthquake, which was not that long ago. Yeah. Maybe a couple of years ago now. Yeah. A Springfield business owner is in trouble for a timeshare fraud scheme. Brian Scroggs owned Vacation Consulting Services, LLC, and the Transfer Group, LLC. A federal grand jury indicted him, says that he did not pay more than $333,000 in federal taxes on those businesses. The businesses focus mostly on getting people out of their timeshare.
Yeah, you've heard about that. Very busy 3-day weekend for travel in the United States. Maybe the busiest ever. We'll find out later today. We do know this. The U.S. broke a record on Friday. The TSA screened more than 2.9 million travelers at U.S. airports. That is a new single-day record. And it's not just the skies that were crowded over the weekend. AAA estimated a record 38.4 million people hit the roads for the long holiday weekend.
It's awesome. It's a lot of people
with high gas prices.
Glad to see it. High gas prices, but I mean, it's also good to see it kind of bouncing back post COVID. So,
oh yeah, people are traveling. No question about it. They're ready to get out. Yeah.
Republic's brand new expansion of its water park is now open. The existing aquatic center underwent a $7.4 million upgrade. How about that? It has doubled the size of the attraction. It includes a new, nearly 600-foot long lazy river, as well as new patio and terrace space for visitors. The Aquatic Center in Republic has been open for about 20 years. And I saw it while it was under construction, but it's been a while. So I'm excited to go see it again.
Yeah, that's going to be quite a park. I mean, it was already pretty nice. They had that surfing area, nice pool, and now they've got the lazy river. So especially for a city pool, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, agree.
Hey, coming up Saturday is the first game ever for the Ozarks Lunkers Arena League football team. There will be a boat raffle at the game, and we told you about NFL Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith from the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys, being on hand for the coin toss. That'll be cool. The Lunkers play at Wilson Logistics Arena at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. Doors open at 6 p.m. The game starts at 7 on Saturday. You can get tickets at ozarkslunkers.com.
All right. Tomorrow at Founders Park in Springfield, another noontime concert is planned. You can sit outside and listen to Uke 66 during your lunch hour. Bring your own food. The concert is from noon to 1 at Founders Park in downtown Springfield. That concert is put on by the Springfield Greene County Park Board. All right. Now, finally, we told you about Rolling Stones coming to town. They are coming to Thunder Ridge Nature Arena on July 21st. Now you can win tickets. How about that? You can win tickets. That would be fun. Our sister classic rock radio station, 104.7 The Cave, is holding a big contest. So you can enter to win free tickets at 1047thecave.com. 1047thecave.com. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. if you don't win them, and you got to buy them.
That's right. Boy, how nice would that be to win tickets? And just like at aroundtheozarks.com, we're giving away tickets over at 1047thecave.com. That's cool.
Yeah. Yes.
It's going to be quite a show.
Yeah. I mean, they're iconic. So, I mean, I'm not like a huge fan or anything, but I'd go just for the pop culture, historical, iconic experience.
Same here. I they arguably, but I think they win the argument. They are the greatest rock and roll band of all time. I think that's probably true. I mean, there's Led Zeppelin, maybe Queen. There are a couple of others that may be in the argument, but man, it's tough to beat the Rolling Stones. It's just longevity alone. I mean,
right?
Those
that's
guys
what I'm
are unbelievable.
Thinking. I mean,
it's unbelievable.
Pretty sure my 12-year-old has a shirt that says Rolling Stones that somebody gave her. So if my 12-year-old is still wearing your gear, I feel like they've been survived relevant. The test of time.
I think they've been relevant in every decade since the 60s.
Yeah. I mean, that's impressive. Who else can claim that other than you, of course?
All right, U2, maybe. I mean, some people would argue U2, but I think it's the Stones or the Who. I think it's the Stones. All right, that'll do it for Tuesday. It's a short week, so that is nice.
Yeah,
so
enjoy it.
Turn that frown upside down and enjoy it.
All right, have a good one. Thanks for joining us.
See ya.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Tuesday. It is May 28th. And after a long weekend in the Ozarks with several scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast, and we were dodging some of the severe weather all weekend long, I have some good news to deliver to you as we begin the short work week. It's going to be nice across the Ozarks today and for the rest of the week, which is really good news because we had some terrible severe weather around the Ozarks over the holiday weekend. Of course, in Arkansas, you heard some of the tornado damage down there. It's going to take some folks a long time to begin that cleanup process. Thankfully, we have some good weather this week. So hopefully, we can get all the volunteers, the crews out for Northern Arkansas friends and help cleanup after the strong to severe storms ripped through the Ozarks this weekend. I mentioned, though, that it's much better weather that I have in the forecast today, and I'm expecting that temperatures warm to near 80 degrees today, upper 70s and low 80s, very close to seasonal averages for this time of the year. We're starting out on this Tuesday morning right around 60 degrees. It's comfortable. I expect the sunshine all day. All you need is a pair of sunglasses today as you head out the door. No rain in my forecast, and I am expecting that temperatures will be comfortable, but not overly hot. So I think it is going to be a day that you can get out and take advantage of this nice weather. This is the first full week of summer for many of you. The kids are out of school now, and you're looking for some summertime temperatures. This is going to be like perfect pool weather, outdoor backyard pool weather, turn on the sprinkler, warm enough for water fun, but not overly hot for those of you that just have to monitor the situation outside. Find some shade, and I think it'll be a-okay today. Humidity, not overly hot either. In fact, I'm expecting that it's a pretty pleasant setup that we have today, tomorrow, and most of the afternoon on Thursday too. We're kind of in a sweet spot here in the Ozarks today. We have activity back to our south and west, and then more unsettled weather back up to the northeast. We're seeing high pressure take control of our weather pattern. And for us, that means sunshine, whereas the strong to severe storms and the maybe heavy rains, they're going to stay well to our south in the southern plains, portions of southern Oklahoma, North Texas, dealing with some of the heavy rain in the forecast today. They are probably looking forward to it because it has been a total heat wave down in South Texas. That was one of the big headlines from the Memorial Day holiday weekend. Sunshine and high temperatures near 80 degrees. That's going to be the forecast both today and tomorrow. And I'm going to extend that into Thursday too, staying rain-free here for most of the work week forecast. And then I do have rain and thunderstorm chances that begin to sneak back in, a return of the rain chances through late this week into the weekend potentially. And I do think that the best chance for rain is probably going to arrive late Thursday night into the early hours of Friday. Not looking like a total washout for the weekend. It's still early though, only Tuesday. I'm keeping an eye on the weekend forecasts, and I do think that we'll have at least some scattered showers and thunderstorms around. An opportunity for some heavier downpours on Thursday night into Friday morning. Thankfully, it doesn't look severe at this point, and I don't even think we get a ton of rainfall out of this, but it will be the next opportunity for some rain and thunderstorm activity. Today, we are talking mostly sunny skies and a high temperature of 80 degrees. It's clear overnight tonight, low temps falling back into the middle 50s. I've got more sunshine, more 80s in the forecast for you by Wednesday, and then we're still in the upper 50s for Wednesday night. By Thursday, more sun, near 80s, and then it's Thursday night that we start to see those rain and storm chances move in. I expect that we'll have a good deal of scattered rain and thunderstorm activity in the forecast early in the day on Friday too, before maybe just some isolated rain activity arrives for the weekend. Around the country, what's making headlines today? Well, of course, it's the severe weather cleanup from the weekend, but also a chance for some strong thunderstorms. I mentioned some of those today for the southern plains. More strong thunderstorm chances do exist up to the northeast and then again to the southeast on the eastern seaboard. So there's some activity out there for the holiday weekend. That's going to extend into this week as well for other parts of the country. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question. Here it is. This is the question that I left you with late last week. What was Memorial Day originally called? The options that I gave you were A, Decoration Day, B, Remembrance Day, C, Soldier's Day, or D, Memory Day. Well, all of these would make sense, but originally, Memorial Day was known as A, Decoration Day. Those of you that know this may know that it also originated from General John Logan, the Commander-in-Chief of the Grand Army of the Republic. After the Civil War, he thought that there should be a day to honor those soldiers that were fallen and lost. And over the years, the meaning of Decoration Day actually evolved. Gradually, it was expanded from a commemoration of a Civil War only day to honor all fallen members of the American Armed Forces from all wars. So I hope everyone had an enjoyable weekend and also had a chance to reflect on the meaning of what we now call Memorial Day, which was originally Decoration Day. Here's the question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow morning. How many miles does the average worker honeybee travel in its lifetime? Do you think it is A, 5 miles, B, 50 miles, C, 500 miles, or D, 5,000 miles? Head on over to the website. That's aroundtheozarks.com. You can submit your guess there. It is free to do so. And if you get a correct guess, we're giving away $20 to Scooter's Coffee every single weekday here on Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. So might as well start one of these mornings of your short work week with a nice cup of coffee. Head on over to the website to check that out. And thanks so much to Scooters and to Rescue Towing for sponsoring Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I hope you enjoy the beautiful day, get back on track from the weekend. High temperatures at 80 degrees, plenty of sunshine through the day.